There's a reason you feel stuck, a reason you feel like your life is happening to you, not because of you. And Nietzsche, the philosopher who terrified society, said this one brutal thing: most people don't think, they only obey. Obey their parents, obey culture, obey trends, obey the fear of disappointing everyone. And most people don't even realize it. They swear they're independent thinkers, but they live a life someone else scripted for them before they were even born. Today we're going straight into that truth. A truth you don't want to hear, but the truth you need. Nietzsche believed the biggest problem wasn't evil. It wasn't poverty. It wasn't heartbreak. It was the herd. The herd is society. The herd is your friend group. The herd is the workplace. The herd is your algorithm-controlled dopamine cycle. And the herd has one mission: make you predictable, make you obedient, make you normal. The world doesn't like dangerous people. And Nietzsche said something wild. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. You grow up being told, get good grades, go to college, don't take risks, don't question authority, get a job you don't like, find someone, settle down, don't fail, don't embarrass the family. And yet, you still feel hollow, because none of these decisions were truly yours. You didn't choose your beliefs, you inherited them. You didn't choose your goals, you copied them. You didn't choose your dreams, you borrowed them from Instagram. That's the herd mind, a prison without walls, the beginning of spiritual death. Meet Ethan, 19, American college freshman, straight A student. Parents love to show him off, but here's the part nobody sees. Ethan hates his major. He hates the idea of working 9 to 5. He hates pretending he wants to be a lawyer. But every time he tries to speak up, he hears, "Don't be stupid. This is safe. We know what's best. You'll thank us later." So he obeys. Not because he believes, but because the fear of disappointing the herd is stronger than the desire to live his own life. Nietzsche would say, Ethan isn't living. He's performing obedience, just like millions of people. Humans aren't wired to be free thinkers. We're wired to survive. And the easiest way to survive is to blend in. Fit in, stay quiet, don't cause trouble. Your brain rewards obedience with dopamine. Society rewards conformity with acceptance. Your family rewards silence with peace. So, people choose safety over truth, comfort over growth, approval over authenticity. Nietzsche didn't call these people bad. He called them unawakened, people who think they're living, but they're just repeating. Your whole friend group drinks every weekend. You don't even like it. But saying no makes you the weird one. You don't want to lose your circle. You don't want to look boring. You don't want to be judged, so you go. You drink, you laugh, you pretend. But when you get home, you think, this isn't me. And instead of breaking away, you keep going. Because obeying the herd feels safer than standing alone. Nietzsche called this the instinct of weakness. Not because you're weak, but because you were never taught how to be strong. Why does the world want you obedient? Simple. Obedient people don't question systems, don't take risks, don't challenge authority, don't become powerful, don't think for themselves. The world is terrified of one person who says, I refuse to obey. That person becomes what Nietzsche called the Übermensch, someone who creates their own values, their own identity, their own destiny. Not because they're better, but because they're awake. You've worked a job you hate, low pay, bad boss, no growth, no respect, no meaning. Every morning you think, I can't do this anymore. But every time you think about quitting, what if I don't get another job? What will people say? What if I disappoint my family? I'll look like a failure. So you stay. You obey. You surrender your potential for the illusion of safety. And your soul rots quietly. Not from tragedy, but from obedience. Then comes the moment you realize you're not living your own life. You start asking yourself, who am I when nobody is watching? What would I do if nobody judged me? What do I believe without the voices in my head? What do I want if society didn't punish me for being different? Those questions are terrifying, because for the first time, you're not obeying, you're thinking. And Nietzsche believed that's where life begins. You've stayed in a relationship long after the love died, just because you didn't want to be alone. You knew it was toxic. You knew it was draining you. You knew it wasn't your future, but you kept obeying your attachment, your fear, your loneliness. The mind, Nietzsche said, is often chained more tightly by emotions than by laws. We obey our wounds, we obey our patterns, we obey our insecurities, and we call it love. Nietzsche wanted something deeper than rebellion. He wanted self-creation. Life becomes meaningful when a person questions everything, thinks independently, breaks inherited beliefs, accepts responsibility, creates new values, follows their inner truth, and walks alone if necessary. The moment you stop obeying the herd, you stop being lost. You start being you. Not the version society assigned to you, but the authentic, raw, powerful self buried under expectations for years. Most people today aren't tired. They're unlived. They feel empty because their life is built on other people's opinions. They feel anxious because they're living against their nature. They feel depressed because they never became who they could have been. Become who you are. Not what society wants, not what the herd approves, not what your fear permits. Who you truly are. Every person you admire became extraordinary for one reason. They stopped obeying. Steve Jobs dropped out. Kanye created his own rules. Jung rejected Freud. Nietzsche rejected tradition. Jordan Peterson challenged academia. Elon Musk ignored common sense. Every one of them walked away from the herd, and the world followed them later. Greatness is not found in obedience. It's found in courage. So let me ask you something personal. Where in your life are you obeying? Your job, your relationship, your habits, your fears, your past, your loneliness, your family's expectations, your culture's rules? Because whatever you obey owns you. Nietzsche didn't want you to break society. He wanted you to break your chains. If you want to honor his philosophy, don't agree with this video. Don't like it because it sounds deep. Don't feel inspired for 10 minutes. Do something far scarier. Think, truly think, for yourself. Because once you stop obeying, you stop being part of the herd, and you start becoming someone the world cannot control. Someone rare, someone awake, someone alive. Most people obey the world. A few rewrite it. Which one are you?